So today we're gonna be talking about iPods. I love old stuff, cassette tape, record players, iPods. Obviously, we're gonna be talking about them. Maybe some pros and cons. Mainly just like my own experience about them. We're gonna be talking about them physically getting modded. So this is gonna include like battery, SSD, the back plate, front plate, click wheel, etc. And then software mods, so Rockbox if you know that, but it's just gonna like make it different, I guess. So yeah. So I have two fourth generation classics, and then a second generation iPod iTouch. Looks very different. It looks like an iPhone, like an iPhone 6. That's what I had. So I'm just gonna put these off to the side. We're gonna be so these two are the same. These are both fourth gens, so they're like practically the same. I'm just gonna put them off to the side. Okay. I had this one for about a month to 3 months before it stopped working. Um, it was just the hard drives just stopped working. Let's talk about it. So one of the things I really like about it is the click wheel. Wait, get some ASMR in that bitch. Very good click wheel. I really like it. I would say it's more interactive because with the iTouch sticker, with the iTouch you just click a button and the rest you touch with your finger. It's normal. This is a little, I want to say different, not newer, but it's different, as in skip or backwards, skip, pause, menu, yes, no, that stuff. These are really cool, I would say, in my opinion, really amazing. They're small, so like, look, it's like the size of my palm, like a little bit bigger than the size of my palm. So they're, you can grip it with all five fingers. I hold it like my phone. I just hold it like this. Another cool thing is you can circle like this. So you don't necessarily have to click, you just go like this. And it'll rotate for like a song. So yeah, that's also pretty cool. Let's see. It's small, so it's like really easy to carry. If you have jeans, there's this little like pocket inside of your pocket. Yeah, I put this there. I don't know what's supposed to go there, whether it's like money or money clip or my phone, but I put my iPod in there and it fits like perfectly. So I used it a little bit before I got Rockbox, which is like a mod. It's just a software, so you know. I'm gonna go over it very briefly. Rockbox, since like let's say you want to get into it, but you just want to know a little bit about it and my experience with it. So we're just gonna get lightly into Rockbox. Pretty much what it is, it's like a mod you can install onto your iPod. Um, it doesn't work with every single iPod, whether it be classic, nano, shuffle, iTouch. It doesn't work with every single one, so you want to check before you decide like, oh, I'm gonna get Rockbox and then do all the steps to download it and then I can't use it and that's gonna suck. So a couple things that you can do on the fourth gen is change the interface, the fonts, the sound. Those are just a couple things. It's not extremely good. The fifth gen iPod, so the next gen after this, is video or color screen, I like to call it. It's not as good. Like this isn't as good as like a fifth gen, but fifth gen are more expensive. This is way cheaper. So Rockbox will just you can make it super bassy. So the bass will be extremely, extremely loud. You can also make the actual sound be very loud. You'll have little to no restriction. If you don't get Rockbox, then that's fine. That's fine if you don't get Rockbox. I'm just saying it's really good if you have a computer or you have a friend that has a computer and they're gonna allow you to download Rockbox, download it, get it on. It's absolutely a plus. Like I said, it will be better if you have a 5th gen classic, but I don't, so we're just gonna keep on talking about the um, usually 4th gen and below are pretty good. They're cheaper as well, but they have less customization. This means like the face plate, you can't change the color as much. Same with the back plate, same with the click wheel and whatnot. So, but the 5th gen and above are more pricier, but you get much more customization. Okay, so pretty much so the 4th gen just has less aftermarket support. 5th gen and above have more. 5th gen lower have less. Pretty much all you need to know. Okay, let's go over let's go over the iPod 4th gen, because there's a couple. So we have the 4th gen classic, of course, normal 4th gen. You have a 20 gigabyte model, and then I think this one is this one is also 20 gig. Usually they're going to come in 20 gigs, but this one is thicker than this one, so I don't know if you can tell the difference, but this one is definitely thicker. So there are slight differences. If you know U2, the band, they got an iPod, I think 2011? I don't know. So it's a U2 iPod, that's what I call it. It's a limited or a special edition iPod that they produced, I guess. You can get the U2 iPod stuff. So the U2 iPod is black and red. So the face plate or the back plate is going to be black, and then down here something, it's going to have these signatures of U2. Whether it's authentic or not, I don't know. I doubt it. But yeah, it'll be a black plate, and then it'll have the signatures, and then you can change the face plate. So instead of white, it can be black, and then the click wheel can be red as well. I'm pretty sure. I'm like pretty sure. Do your research. Okay, let's see what else. So both of my 4th gens are monochrome or mono, which is just black and white. It's just kind of It's just bland, I guess. If you like old stuff and like I like old stuff, but if you like black and white, get a monochrome. If you want a little bit more color, try and get a video. If not, though, and you just want audio, or you really care about the audio, it really won't matter. And then also, let's talk about the ports right here. Is this the iPod I used? I don't know. They're both the same. So let's talk about the port. This allows headphones, as you would assume. Oh shit. So this allows, wrong one. This allows headphones and auxiliary cord, so aux. So if your car doesn't have Apple Play or Apple CarPlay or anything like that, and it has an aux port, but you can't connect via Bluetooth, get yourself an iPod. Cheap. They're not that expensive. You can probably buy one and it'll come ready. You just gotta download some songs. But yeah, if you buy yourself like an aux cable, or maybe you just have one lying around, you can just plug it in and it's your little phone for music. And then also, I will say, one of the things I love about this is, like, of course the aux, but one of the things I love about aux, or like just having that headphone jack, is that you can use IMs. So this, let me see if I can get it to focus. No? Alright, fuck you, I guess. So this is like kind of just what goes in. So bada bing, bada boom. But what I love about that is you can use IEMs. So if you don't know what IEMs are, they are in-ear monitors. They kind of look like this. So they go directly into your ear canal, I think. They wrap around your ear. You couldn't see that, but they wrap around your ear. They're like $15. They're not expensive, but they will do extremely, extremely good. I would say that's one of the pros, is that you can have IMs and really good bass, and then like versus Spotify, or if you have an iPhone and you don't want to spend like $300 on earbuds or headphones, you're gonna get like mediocre. But if you have one of these for like under $50 plus another 15, let's say even if you buy for 50 and then you add another 15, that's still like $65, and you get way better quality for something you're gonna use like every single day probably. Okay, so now we're gonna be talking about the mods, physical mods, the internals, etc., etc. So we're gonna be talking about the battery, SSD, stuff like that. So battery mods are really good. Mine would last a whole day, and then a little longer than that. They would just last like a really, really long time. And I wouldn't even have to charge it. And then I went with a bigger battery and a better battery than with like the old battery. So you can get, like, let's say it's 500. I'm throwing random ass numbers out here, it's not exactly that, but let's say I get like 500, right? And then I get like 1200, right? So then it gets upgraded like a shit ton. So like you can just do your research, right? Because this isn't like a guide, just talking about it. Just do your research before you do that shit, so you don't fuck anything up. That's one. And then the SSD. So for the SSD, hard drive, whatever. So for the hard drive, I didn't do mine yet. It is a bit pricey depending on like how much space you want, whether it's 20, 60, 120, 80, or 128, anything like that. It can be expensive, and then, but it's well worth it, right? So it's just like, you're spending a lot, but it's well worth the money. And then I think you'll need a micro SD and then an iFlash. So if you want more in-depth on like iFlash or like battery mods, or specifically where to find these stuff, just let me know, because I will make a video on that. I will reply comments and whatnot, so just let me know, honestly. I would say it's a really good iPod. It's small, easy to carry, it's lightweight, place it fucking in your pocket. You can have IMs, you can have auxiliary cords that connect to your car, speaker, anything like that, boombox even, anything like that. I would say it's like really, really good. I would say a few cons is like you have to download all your music onto it. So like, let's say I randomly want to listen to Biggie and I don't have any Biggie songs on here, I can't listen to it. I'll have to use my phone. But other than that, I would say there's not much. Other than, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, really, other than that, it's just the aftermarket support. There's not a lot. So, yeah. So, let's talk about the iPod, so the second generation iPod. Very nice, very good. Um, I'm not gonna say much about it. The mods are minimal, so mine works fine. Like it turns on and everything. It dies within like a day or two, so I don't have to charge it much. Um, I don't know. I really only know that there are skins or decals for it. I don't have one. I heard they're cool. They look cool. You just put it like on the screen. Like it'll be like a little outline around here, and then on your back it'll be that, and it'll be what you want or what they have available. And you just buy it. You put it on. I've heard it and seen it looks cool, but I'm not entirely sure. Um, I mean, I'm not really sure about mods. You can get like a holder or something for it. Other than that, there's not too much going for it. I haven't, mine works fine, like I said, so I haven't done any research about the internals or anything like that. But yeah, it's a good iPod. It's touch screen, hence the iTouch. Um, I would say one of the cooler things about it though is, hold on, let me get a song. Okay, let me get a good song where it's not gonna be like, oh, you like that shit, you're weird. Okay, this song just doesn't. So let's go over this. One, it has speakers. The speakers are just dog shit. But yeah, if you turn it sideways, you can look through albums. Not all of them have albums, like album covers, but you can. Hold on, let me do this. You can like add album covers. So let's use this for example. Like you can get album covers for it. So you got like Nickelback, NWA, I think, Michael Jackson, some Linkin Park, some Juice WRLD, Lil Tecca. So yeah, it's just not focusing. But yeah, if you flip it sideways, you can see all the albums. I think that's really cool. I do know you can jailbreak it. I just haven't, so I don't know how. I just haven't, and I don't know how. I'm just too lazy, and I think it's fine, just like how it is, stock, if you will. You know, like overall, it's pretty good. You know, if you don't really want to spend a lot of money on looks or mods, and like if you can find one that just works, get it, upload some songs, use it, easy peasy, lemon squeezy dog. That's pretty much it. So like if you can find one that works and upload some songs, yeah, it's like pretty cheap. Um, these aren't the cooler ones. I would say the wrong one. I would say the fourth gen is cooler. Any classics I would say are really cool, and they are also the best gen. Um, if you want me to go more into iPods and whatnot, let me know. I'll explain more about like sites or mods or generations or my experience with them, more experiences, or how to download songs or how to add album covers, anything like that. I'll do. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So hope you have a great day. You know, like this. Hope you have a okay day.